was looking at it. Welcome to MRW News Show. This is a news show every week on either a Saturday or a Sunday. Today's Sunday. We've got some very interesting news stories to show you all. I have been away this week, and I have also done a performance today. So I have tried my best with the news, but I think you shall still like it. But bear with me a bit. And I'm, possibly have just woken up about 20 minutes ago. So because of the past lot of nights, shall we say, I haven't been getting any sleep, and not my own fault. Certain people's faults.
Not mine.
No. Nice people, just chatty people. But no, still fun. Very good time though. Anyway, so if it goes out of signal, which it shouldn't do, but just in case it does, I will get it straight back on, so just bear with me. I can see Abby's on, so hi Abby, and I can see Dave's on, so hi Dave. So I don't know what to start with really. I just got to tell you
Dave
about
says he really enjoyed the performance.
Yes,
it was a wonderful time, wasn't it?
Yes, we did a performance today. Now there was a live stream, but this live stream wasn't too good.
Oh God!
What?
Abby says I might have to go soon as I have punched my neighbour and she has called the police. Oh God! Oh Abby! Oh dear! No, well, we better not say anything if there's a police investigation, but hope it all gets sorted out. Gee, Cal's on.
Hello, Cal.
Oh, Abby, you've certainly certainly shocked us. So we'll carry on, and thank you for that breaking news, Abby.
Yes. A lot of followers came today. A lot of followers, which was really
we did.
good.
We had them as far as Keighley.
Yes.
Manchester.
Yes.
And Wigan.
Yes.
So it was really nice to see them.
Yes, indeed it was. Yes. And because we often do have follow, but I feel like this time there was a lot of different places all at once.
Oh yeah.
So
it's good when you get obviously your subscribers, because when it's a public event, there's a lot of people there, but you've got actually people coming to see you, which is great.
I think I had a lot of people that saw me last year and came to rewatch me because I was handing out leaflets for the film, and people keep saying, "Oh, I saw you last year." So I think also I had a lot of people that saw me last year and must have read the guide, the pamphlet for the festival, and must have saw me because of a lot of them were saying, "Oh, we saw you last year and great performance today,"
Well, but that's brilliant, isn't it, that they're coming back? That's absolutely amazing.
So I think I must have had a lot of them. So this one is not my performance. I just had a little teensy weensy bus before I went on stage, and just have a little practice. And why not? I got 5 for my 5-minute bus. I tell you.
Somebody just walked up and dropped a 5.
Yeah. So Beyond Radio Bear came past. So obviously I had to say hi, and we took a little photo. So that's, it was very good to see him.
I wonder who's in it.
I
Do you know who was in it? Do you?
I've met the bear.
Oh, have you? I didn't know who it was. I wondered if it was Luke.
It is a bit confusing. Right. But yeah, no, I know the bear. Yes, I'll tell you something. I'm going to show you something very amazing, which I made this weekend. I think I made it yesterday. It was a wonderful group, which Rachel ran, which I'm sure nobody will know who Rachel is, but I do. So I made 2 of them, so I'll show both of them at the same time. I made these 2 books. So these are notepads, right? This one's leather. I don't know if it's actual real leather because there's a lot of vegetarians, so I don't think that's real leather, is it?
I don't think it will be. No, not with that lot.
No, I don't think it'll be real leather. I think it's fake leather. And also I think it would have not been as easy to use. So I made these 2 books. So oh my god, the light. Yeah, okay. Can you just hold the light while I'm showing off the books? Okay, can you hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the box, not
yes,
my
boss.
Yeah, but it's on my eye. Yeah. Right. So this is the leather book. So as you can see now, this was my invention, and now obviously, once you're inside a group of people and you bring up an invention, and everybody wants to have have it on their books. Obviously, after I put it on my book, everybody else wanted their books. Actually, it wasn't my idea. It was my friend's idea. They were like, "Oh, it would be nice to have a bow on here," and I said, "Well, I can make a bow on your book." So I did, and then I put a bow on my book, and then it continued for a lot of people wanting bows. Right. So this is, it says little bow. This is actually dipped in wax, is this, to make it easier to thread. And you have all your pages, and then it has this like little filling inside. So basically, basically,
Cat.
is it? And basically, you just get your paper, fold it all, then put it inside each other, then poke 3 holes. Then you get a piece of like, we use this paper because it's a level one, but for
Enjoying
this
the news,
material
Zach?
we use card.
Are you enjoying the news?
You basically put a piece of like paper on top of your leather, fold it over, you have to hold the glue down, then put this on top, and
I never
then
knew how to make
sew it
that.
in. But this one's a lot more easy. This one took a while, but only because the glue took a while. As if basically I made this one, and I like finished, and I went to somebody else, and I saw they had this one, and I was really jealous.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because I put them both together, and I thought, oh my god, that looks really nice together. So then I had to make this one, even though, so I had to quickly make this one, and this one's made out of material. So material was a lot more quicker. And again, this
Cal
one's got
says
a bow.
cat whiskers in the background. There used to be a nightclub I went to. So there you go. Right, news.
Yeah.
So a 3-bedroomed house in Southampton is on the market for 180,000, but I think it looks a bit. It might need to take in a few bin bags because it's quite. That's the front room. So they've got it on. They said the good thing is it's on a quiet residential street, and the listing says it has excellent potential. It's on a 999-year leasehold, so it might take you about that to tidy it. And it's going to auction with a guide price of 180,000. Apparently, there's a broken. Happy says Jesus, what a mess it is a bit. I thought our house was bad, but it's not as bad as that, is it?
No.
But it's a lovely house.
It's the cupboards of the.
Cobwebs, broken furniture, rust, it said. I don't know what the rust is on. It must be like the kitchen hinges and stuff like that. But how nice is that? It's a nice house. And it's all got like stained glass windows.
But you think when you're selling it, you just like pay somebody just to do it out, wouldn't you? If you can't do it.
Well, you wonder why it's been left so long. Calces didn't have a bin.
Well, you see,
Well, they didn't use it, Cal.
you see people online. There's these certain people where they go and clean houses for free, and they clean houses like that.
Well, so they get YouTube views.
Yeah. So, but they openly say that. They say, "Look, we wanted to do this if you don't watch it." And so, but yeah, but because people watch it like as a satisfying thing because they see it all being cleaned and stuff. But yeah, they do, and they go into houses like that a lot. So there is a lot of them about.
And going on to carry on with houses, this one has a 2-mile racetrack with it. Don't know why we're doing so much about houses, but we are. Had to rush a bit of the news because, as I say, she's been away. This is in Ceredigion in Wales, if that Ceredigion, I think that's pronounced correctly. And it's got a 2-mile tarmac racetrack, 395-acre farm in Dolly Farm. I'd love that, wouldn't you? But Billy would love that.
I need a grass cutter.
It's hosted timed car tests, a world championship skateboarding event filmed for Sky Sports, training session for 9 European rally competitors.
Especially if you have to make money out of it, wouldn't you?
Oh, I think so. You'd love it, wouldn't you?
Guess where I went today?
Where did you go today?
Only for a short period of time, so I had to leave early for my performance. But I went to a farm where all creatures great and small was filmed.
Oh, yes, you did.
Mm.
I didn't get any footage for you.
Well, but to be fair, I was there for a short period of time.
Oh, I forgot to ask the question, so that people can be getting ready and sending it in so I can read it out. What's your partner's most annoying habit? What's it? Have you stopped?
No, we did like it was a game thing basically. We get asked.
Can I
questions.
just ask them?
You
So
did-
so your partner, or if you live with somebody, you know, like I live with her, so whoever you live with, so whether a partner, a child, a friend, or whatever, what is their most annoying habit?
like uni, when you have things,
Yeah.
like things like that, or next door neighbours and stuff like that. Basically, so there's this game where you get asked for, like, you know, they do it and how many of people play it, and somebody reads out these cards and it has free of something you have to say. So say it's like free like sports brands and stuff like that. You have to name them inside 5 seconds. And one of the questions was like, what's 3 things that you find, I don't know if you who or annoying. I think it's fine annoying. So I just obviously I'm under pressure here because like I've only got 5 more seconds. But I say my brother and people and then somebody else who I won't name.
What doesn't your brother go in? Your brother go into people? You've wasted a go there.
No, because I got past.
The most annoying things.
Yeah,
3
and
most
then the
annoying
other thing
things.
was how to annoy your neighbour. So I said, burn the house down, crash the car, or steal the cat. So then they're like,
That's quite excessive.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't not how to kill your neighbour.
Yeah, but then they won't be annoyed because be like, you know, that. So but they're like, oh, I wouldn't be more than annoyed if the house burnt down. I said, yeah, but you still feel annoyance if your house was burnt down. You'd still feel it all, wouldn't you? You still have annoyance.
I think the most annoying things are my 3 most annoying things.
You obviously had to do mine in 6 seconds.
Oh, that's
Quite
quick.
quickly. Oh, and then they said, oh, name 3 types of cheese. I think I said red Gloucester or Gloucester. I don't know. And I was very tired at this point.
3 things. Some people invent them. Very annoying. Electric cars and digital IDs.
But but would you have managed it if I asked you right then in
Well,
3 seconds?
you just did do. You just didn't give me a chance to answer because you were wittering the whole time.
Oh,
So
no,
yes, I
think you
did. Well
didn't
done me.
understand otherwise.
Well done me.
What other questions were there? Oh, then sports brands. For some reason, I keep getting. I'm asked the same question because I did 2 goes. I seem to keep asking the same question about sports brands. And all I could say was Nike. And after that, I was like, you know.
I can't think of sports brands. Nike.
Oh, and then one of the questions.
I can't think of
One of
it.
the questions. It wasn't for me. It was,
Umbro.
listen, one of the questions. It wasn't for me. It was somebody else. But it says name 3 recording labels, and I was like, yeah.
Sony. One.
Ow, ow, ow! I was like, ow, ow, that really hurts.
Anyway,
Yeah, I was like, what sort of question is that? And everybody, you only got one.
Abby says it could be made into a nice home. I think it could do. It's a lovely place. Gary says, wow, looks bad, but a few skips been a bargain. It certainly could do. So I mean, if it's not got damp or anything like that.
I mean, you only have to put. I mean, you can have obviously just do it yourself, but if you know, if you didn't want to, or you're not inside this position to, you just like, you know, get somebody to do it. You know?
Anyway, get putting your most annoying things in about.
You can actually get ones for free. Listen, you can actually get that person for free that does it. That does
Yeah, you
videos.
could just YouTube it. You could do it actually yourself because you get enough people watching it, wouldn't you? And clearing it up before and after. As long as you don't get attacked by the mad neighbour like you did last time when you did your before and after of cleaning the yard up. But yeah, you could actually do it yourself. Anyway, put your things through. What is the most annoying thing about your partner, friend, family, whoever? Abby wants it. I'd have it, and I love stained glass. We were looking at some stained glass today, weren't we? The old Sea Dog. It's beautiful. We might be getting it if it fits where we think it was. Adrian's on.
Hello, Adrian.
Gary says, wow, how much is that with a racetrack? He didn't have a price, Gary. It's going to auction, and they didn't even put a guide price. And usually I can find them on Zoopla and things like that, but I couldn't find it because I've been rushing because we performed today. So very quick news tonight. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you.
You're
very
an
much,
absolute
Dave.
superstar.
Yes, thank you very
That's
much.
very much appreciated. And he says, was going to give you cash this afternoon, but forgot. Well, not to worry. I've done a super thanks, and
Yes,
that's all that
thank you
matters.
very much indeed.
And thank you, Dave. And sorry about that little misdemeanor today. She didn't realise that I'd airdropped it to her.
But
I think it'd be better for you though, Dave, because then you can see it and on the
it'll
actual
only
film,
ruin it,
it would have
so.
ruined it for you. So I'm quite glad actually.
Yeah.
It must be one of those
You'll have
things.
to wait till the film comes out.
Yeah, it's one of those things that happen, isn't it? You know, because it needed to.
Mm.
Andy said, it would be fun to have a racetrack on your property. It certainly would. Adrian says, I see Zach is stealing the live already. He's on a knee now, but what he likes to do is go on people's shoulders. So he wants to go on a shoulder, and now he's giving in when she's sat back.
Yeah,
All right.
got on anybody's shoulder. He's obsessed.
Right, Abby's thing. Men with long fungus toenails. Adrian and I would have loved to come today, but got a wee cold. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I hope you're feeling better. Dave, most annoying is complaining about me snoring when she does it too. Gary says, I'm happily single, so don't have that problem anymore, thank God. Michael's on.
Hello?
J. Jamel says to shut up, and he even put capitals. Abby says, people who cross the road and don't look. Oh, phone zombies, that's really annoying, isn't it? But I started this because Matilda went away this weekend, as we've said, and we really try and bake our own stuff, don't we, and make our own stuff for health reasons, and it's always nice when it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So I decided that I had to make a cake, and it was really late. I was getting ready for the performance, doing the car and everything, and had all other jobs. So I thought it got to about 8:30 at night, and I thought the easiest thing is just a school cake. just as quick as anything. I know how to do it without the recipe, just bung it in the oven. So I looked, I thought, oh God, no eggs. I can't believe it. I can't do it. And then I saw in the cupboard there were some eggs. I thought, I lifted them, and you judged eggs, obviously, by weight, don't you? There's something in there. And I thought, oh, there's some in there. And I opened it, and this is Matilda is not an annoying person whatsoever. She's 100% brilliant to live with, apart from this one thing. And I don't message if any of you do it. She puts the empty shells when
Now,
she's used the eggs in
can
the
I just
carton.
say
You know
about
it now.
this?
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
Can I
Let me
just-
explain in case they don't really understand, because I'm explaining something they haven't seen. So you know the cardboard eggs, you can't, the covers, like 6 eggs, covers you can't see in. Open them up, and she's cracked the eggs, taken the egg out, obviously, and put the shells back in. God, that's annoying. I couldn't believe it. So there was only 2 eggs, which I had to
defend
half
myself?
the recipe.
Can I
That's
defend
what she
myself?
does. God, it's
Can I defend
annoying. I
myself?
bet Abby finds
Can
that
I
annoying.
defend myself?
Go on.
Starting, you never told me it was annoying. Second of all,
Why would you do
I
it
never
now?
did it until a certain person, my brother's friends, came and did it, and for some reason I cottoned on and started doing it.
So my brother's friend came and took a bit of cocaine, so I just cottoned on and started doing it. I'd never done it before then. Not that his friends do take cocaine, by the way.
But I feel like the bin isn't very defined sometimes. So I think sometimes I just think I just don't have time, you know.
Oh, we have a compost bin.
Yeah, that's outside.
So you struggled to put in. So that was why we started with the most annoying thing, and it is so annoying. But apart from that, she's not annoying to live with. I just thought, why would anybody do that?
Well, it's just I don't have the time to, you know, because if I crack the egg from the box, it's just easy, you know. And the thing is, I do use a lot of eggs, so by the time, if I crack them in, you know, if I crack them and put them back in again, it won't be long until I'm binning that anyway, because you have so many eggs. So it's just like,
Who's going on?
not really any point, you know. I would have had to before.
Nosy neighbour, what's going on out there then? Gary says breathing was my ex's most annoying habit. Well, you're same
Did
as
you
me.
stop it?
Yeah. We have something in common then, because that's my ex's as well. I just hope he's not breathing anymore. Anders says a snoring girlfriend, the problem was solved with our own bedroom.
Stop it.
Adrian says he's single. Abby says smelly people who don't wash. Yeah, they're not so good, are they? Barry says hi from Scotland.
Scotland?
No,
Zach.
Oh God, I can't bother to read that one. Carl says, watching Prisoner Cell Block H and Columbo. That's why I'm always on my phone watching you. Well done, Carl. That's the best thing to be doing. Somebody says, you don't look at my comment. I took 10 minutes to write it. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Men that play the... Oh yeah, no, you don't like bagpipes, do you? 200 Wheels on a Rail says, I just want to say how much I appreciate all the hard work and effort you put into every single video. You deserve 100 million views and subscribers.
Well,
Well
well
done.
much.
You deserve a round of
Yes,
applause for
thank
that.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Gary says, no... so no long toenailed smelly bagpipe. So no long nailed smelly bagpipe plays for you, Abby. I can't understand why she wouldn't want one of them, would you?
No,
I think she's been a bit fussy.
I know.
Adrian, you're an absolute superstar.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you. That is very
Thank
nice
you.
of you. Thank you.
You started me laughing, he says. Well done. Good. I hope we are starting you laughing. And thank you so much for
Yes, thank you very much. That's very nice of you.
Dave and Adrian. Obviously, super for the channel. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
And Abby says, and no men that don't know how to flush the toilet after a poo. Oh, we don't have that problem, do we, with ours? But you know, it mustn't be very nice when they don't do that. I know a lot of them leave the toilet seat up, don't they? Because that's like a national complaint, isn't it? Everybody talks about men leaving the toilet seat up. Gary says, can't beat a big King Kong's finger, Abby. And Abby's laughing. I'd say, oh, that's a bit mad, wasn't it? It's quite funny. So, yeah, there you go. Eggshell putter in the boxer. You.
You can't exactly, you know, you've left it to this moment, being on a live stream, to confront me on it.
No, it's only because we were doing that. I wanted to do
Why
it.
didn't you confront me before?
Because it's not the element of surprise, is it? Then it spoils it, and it's fate, isn't it?
Anyway.
And there's so much fake stuff on the internet, especially like that AI, isn't there? That you need some genuine stuff. And Abby says, why did they leave the seat up? I don't know. I can't work it out.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah.
Still an unanswered question.
So yeah. So next is names that have gone out of fashion.
So these are names that have gone out of fashion. Now, if your name is on this list, do not take it personally because of its.
Because we didn't do the list.
So go tell them.
Yeah, it's
You know?
nothing to do with us. So it didn't actually say where these lists came from in the initial, because they're back in 1974. But apparently, Keith, no more.
No.
It used to be number 53. But it doesn't say number 53 of what. So there must have been a list.
Names.
It must have been just like a general list. Barry. Barry's not popular anymore. Trevor.
So these are all like older people's names, aren't they?
Well, it's
You
not
don't
the
see
same.
many
And not.
Although I'm sure. Oh dear.
Trevor used to be number 76.
I don't know if I might be wrong. But this weekend, I might be a child that was, I don't know how old he is, but called Trevor, and because my friend was talking about it, I was like, oh really? So I think maybe, I don't know.
Maybe what?
I can't remember if his name was Trevor.
That's not much help then, is it?
What I'm saying is, that's young, so that's surely like bringing back in fashion, you know?
Right. Sharon.
Yeah, I don't know any young Sharons.
She was number 17 in 1974. Now, the one that's dropped the most, can anybody guess? I'll do that
I know
last. Can anybody guess the female name? No, just wait.
know
Because they'll know if
That's
they would
not
guess.
fair.
Yeah, but we're
How
going to
do
leave
you know
it and
that's
then they
not
can
what I'm
comment. Well, you can comment.
I do.
You have to go into a different account. Name what you think the name that's dropped the most, the female name that has dropped the most out of popularity since 1974. Does anybody know it? And I'll miss that one out and I'll come back to it. And it's obviously not Tracy, because Tracy's at number 26. Was at number 26. That's dropped out. Linda was at number 76. Carol, it didn't say where she was, but apparently she's dropped out. So the
Dropped out of the race.
Dropped out of the
Carol's
race.
dropped out of the
Carol's
race.
dropped out of the race. So nobody names their kids Carol apparently anymore. But there is one name that nobody names their child anymore. And can you guess it?
I don't feel like Victoria goes out of fashion really, does
Abby's
it?
Abby's got him. Abby! She's won straight away. So Abby spoilt the game because she's got it straight away. Apparently, Karen is the most unused name because of the derogatory term it now has on the internet. Oh, you're such a Karen. So apparently nobody names their kids. No, yeah, so Abby got it right. Well done, Abby.
Well done, Abby.
No, Dave, it's not Kylie, it's not Mary Scott, and it's not Julie Carl. It's Karen.
Oh, that's not in it.
Not good at all. Right, so there you go. That was a...
Well, I don't know what people call their kids nowadays. I mean, I feel like things like Sophie, that hasn't gone out of
Oh,
fashion.
I think Sophie's a nice name.
Oh, I know, but like, I'm just saying like names that can be all Mary. I don't see anybody calling the kids Mary. I think my name's gone into fashion a bit more. What else? Yeah, there's certain names which just stick, don't they, and still don't go out of fashion. I suppose it also depends if some form of like maybe like controversial celebrity has it, or you know, politician or whatever. Like, I mean, who's gonna, you know?
No, when we were younger, loads of people called their children Kylie. Kylie Minogue, yeah. Because then in those days you didn't have like this internet and everything, so there was only a certain amount of famous people, you know, because obviously the papers, that was the only, on the radio, the only way you heard about people, wasn't it? Television didn't have, so there was only a set amount. Like now, you know, you can be famous, can't you, for doing all sorts of daft things. But then, so pop stars were a lot rarer. So if one came out with an unusual name like Kylie, it's not common, is it? All the babies got called Kylie. Not all of them.
Well, like, wouldn't that be a bit weird? Because you're like, oh, you're named after, I'm like, I'm named after Kylie Minogue. Like,
Well, people will have done, won't they? People will name their kids after Taylor Swift, won't they?
Well, it's weird because I used to know somebody called Taylor. I never put one and two together. I didn't know Taylor as much then, but like, I didn't never thought, you know, oh, actually she's named after Taylor Swift.
But did you know she was named after Taylor Swift?
I don't know, but it's close enough. think Taylor was around before she was born, so that therefore means she was
Yeah, but she
named
might not have
after-
been famous before she was born, because Taylor wasn't
Zach,
famous until
no.
about 10
No,
years ago,
Zach.
was she?
No. She's older than 10.
No, but Taylor wasn't really famous until about 10 years ago, was
Yeah,
she?
but the person I'm talking about is older than 10.
I remember a couple of years ago, and it was on GMTV. I can't remember his name now, but one of the presenters. No, it's gone. And they were talking about, and he said, oh, the woman said Taylor Swift, and he goes, who he didn't know. He generally didn't know who she was.
Yeah,
I
but,
don't think you get that now. She's sort of leaped on in fame in the past couple of years.
yeah. But, yeah, I said that my favourite song was Opal Light, but I think I've changed it to Elizabeth Taylor. Ow, Zach. No, Zach, that hurts. I think I've changed to Elizabeth Taylor.
Well done, you.
Yeah, no. I made the decision yesterday. Right.
Oh dear, Andy's girlfriend's name is Karen. As I say, we didn't write the list. Abby says, I think I can be a bit of a Karen sometimes. Cal says, oh, the police gone to the wrong house, Abby.
No, Zach, no.
Gary says, Taylor must be popular, don't know why. Dave says, but Taylor Swift is named after a musician too. Gary says, my friend at school was
good
called
point.
Justin. Pity his surname was Case. I used to know somebody that used to compete horses, and she was called Joanna King. Joanna King. Do you get it? What? You don't get it? Well, what do they shorten Joanna to? Joe King. So moving on. If you had a surname was King, you would not call you Joanna, would you? And
Is this history? Because there's somebody in history, isn't there?
Joking.
Oh! Okay. I thought you meant by there's like somebody famous in history who's got last name King. Okay. Okay then.
My friend Anders says, if you were to have a daughter, would you name her Taylor?
Why would I know?
Adrian says, I got an idea for Matilda designer a wedding dress for Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, you know.
She's a very good
Well,
designer, actually, is Matilda.
Yeah.
Abby says no police yet. I hope, obviously I don't know anything about the situation, but I hope everything works out and they don't come for you. Callum says hello.
Hello.
And he says, what's your channel based on? Anything. Dave says, I had a friend called Paul King and we called him China. Gary says, my favourite is The Fate of Ophelia. And Indiana says, hello from India.
So I'm going to show you a news story now. And hello, Marissa. I'm going to show you a news story now. No. I'm going to show you basically something. So basically, I bought this. Because of where I bought it from, I managed to get it cheap because of, you travel between borders and they knocked money off. So
I think the word term she's saying is duty free.
Yeah, they're duty free. So basically, it comes in these 3 plastic bags, okay? And it also came with this little note. This little note saying that we are in the process of switching from plastic to paper packaging, right?
Do you want the torch to read that? Well, you can't read it.
I was reading.
Uh,
The rest is in Chinese and
do you
literally.
want me to read the Chinese for you?
Literally every other language it just says that in every other language.
Right.
It's just Chinese. It's like, I picked that, and then I don't know the rest.
Zach, you're really annoying tonight, aren't you, love?
That's potentially Italian. That looks from what? Zach's is this little precious angel bundle of joy. Mwah, mwah. I'm a little baby. That's Zach. But the thing is, right, they put this, and I don't like to slag off Lego because I like Lego, but I'm sure they don't care if I am slagging them off, to be fair, because obviously they're a big company. But I'm sure, if I'm thinking rightly, I'm sure that I have bought Lego that's come in plastic paper bags. But it cannot be a hard thing to change this plastic to paper, can it?
No.
It really
And the
can't.
slightest. And why don't
And-
they use that waxed paper if they need to?
What wax paper?
Well, you can get like a waxy paper, which isn't obviously as good as paper, but it's better than the plastic.
You can get like biodegradable stuff.
Yeah,
Can't
but
you as well?
we send our CDs out in biodegradable plastic.
And it comes in biodegradable plastic.
So why can't they just change it?
But the thing is, if they've got to put all the effort of making, because I designed this and thought about it, putting this note in, why don't they just put the effort in changing this? Now also,
But the note as well is plastic. It's not. It's that
Yeah.
paper that's like got some form of plastic in it, so it doesn't obviously
and
deteriorate.
the other thing is, now they usually put them inside separate bags and number them to make the process of building it easier. But this one in particular came with 3 plastic bags with no numbers on, so it didn't make a difference basically. We had to open them all. So why don't they just put them all in one? One bag.
I don't know.
I could understand the fact that they do put them inside a bag because if they put them inside a box, so
Thanks,
like,
Callum, for liking and subbing.
it
Thank you.
goes, yes, thank you very much. It could lose a piece, and obviously if you lose a piece, you could lose the whole thing. But we don't need 3, we only need 1,
Yeah.
don't we?
But it's a bit of a stupid, isn't it, giving you a plastic coated piece of paper to tell you that they're trying to cut down on plastic.
And changing to paper when actually all that process of
They
making
could
that.
have made that. They could have made that
And the
into
thing
the
is,
bag.
they've clearly done it because you can see on the picture they've made it. So, like, and as I say, I'm sure, Zacharias, I'm sure I have bought Lego where it was in paper bags. So why don't they just use that? And they also comes with this book as well, but obviously that's the instructions.
Gary says, I'm sure the Lego made out of plastic is not biodegradable. No, but the price it costs, Gary, you're never going to throw it away, believe me, love.
I suppose, yeah, you aren't supposed to technically, throw it away. So I do sort of have, get that because it's like, you don't throw it away. But, it's
unbelievable what she'll pay. Well, what I'll pay when she begs me and talks me round. She starts off with how she does it is she's very clever because I'm in the wagon waiting for my turn to move. This is obviously when we're going through onto the ferry.
Yeah, but
And she shoots off to where they sell Lego. And then she comes back and she goes, can I have this piece of this Lego thing, you can build an airport, and it's like €595, right? And I go, don't be so stupid, as if you can have that.
So then she
cuts,
stupid, it's in pounds.
and then she cuts it down. She talks it round to it's an actual. She twists it round so much that it's an actual benefit for you to get 2 sunflowers for $19.99
because it's cheaper than the 500 one.
Yeah, but she's worked it around the system that you actually then turn around, hand her 20 quid and go, thank goodness. That saved me an absolute fortune. It's like something out of Only Fools and Horses with Trigger and Dave. And I'm there, thanks, Matilda.
It's alright. I didn't do that on purpose, by the way. But I got to think, because of this time, last time I had a few problems because I had to go backwards and forwards because of the shop was not near the wagon, and I had to, first of all, I didn't have enough money because they wanted me to pay in pounds and so I had to go back.
Anders says he loves Lego, so which adults still play with Lego? Because they do, don't they?
Yeah, but the thing is, things like this is
So
a
does
bouquet.
anybody still play with Lego?
Things like this is a bouquet, so technically you make it and then it's like a bouquet, so it's actually used.
But it's all squared off. It never looks anything like what it is.
What do you mean?
I just think, why didn't you just get some dried sunflowers? Or some
'cause,
real ones?
They might
Oh, Abby still
they
plays
might
with
drop some
Lego.
stuff.
Okay, Callum does.
Yeah.
Adrian says Matilda's a good salesperson. She's not selling it, she's just getting it somehow, Adrian, but she does very, very well. Callum's 36 and loves Lego. Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
Well, there's that Lego thing, don't they? That competition.
Oh, Gary says Lego Death Star from Star Wars is £900.
Oh, there's ones that goes on
Jesus.
for thousands, seriously thousands. I mean, this is just cheap, really.
I can't believe
cheap.
people still play with Lego at that age.
Well, they have that competition on TV. That
No, I don't watch
know if it's
it.
still going, to be fair, but
I've never played with
um,
Lego.
They all go and they have to build something really impressive.
Why don't you
instead
do
of
it?
Oh, I don't have that intelligence. I just don't have that intelligence.
I thought you were perfect.
Yeah, I am, but not in those areas.
William
I
says,
know,
I
I've
enjoyed the
got
firework championship at Blackpool last night. It was Canada doing the display. I bet that was good.
Mm.
Abby says, only at Christmas. And Adrian says, a friend does Lego. I did my head in. I watch her, Adrian, when she does these really complicated ones, and she says she's not that bright. She is, because I don't know how she puts them together. and there'd be tiny little pieces, loads of instructions, and I just think, you're paying to do that work.
Yeah, but it's like Taylor says.
Does Taylor play with Lego?
Well, no, she bakes bread, but it's like that because of she just says, you shut off because you're just following some instructions. So unless you obviously you don't always, but like if you do follow instructions, it's like it's just like you shut off because all you're doing is following the instructions, and it's just mind
Just
shut
want
off.
to get rid of David. What a prat he is. Callum says, paid 1,200 for mine. 1,200 for what, Callum? What bit? Oh, unless he's going back off what Gary said. Well, I don't know what. I think you might have said answering somebody else.
I tell you
what did you pay 1,200 for? Can you? Gary says he can do a Rubik's Cube in 1 minute 30. Can you really, Gary? I've never ever been able to do a Rubik's Cube.
At a recording studio, Mark has a Rubik's
Right, next
Cube.
question. Who can do a Rubik's Cube? And no lying or anything, but you've done it in that time. What time can you do it?
Off just because who knows? Yeah, to comment and be honest. But at the recording studio, obviously, you're there for a bit, and I try to attempt it, and it never works. I don't know how to.
So, Gary, can you really do a Rubik's Cube in 1 minute 30? Because that's very impressive. Abby says it's really simple, Jen. I think I'm a bit simple, Abby, because I've never, honestly, and they have one at the recording studio, and you go in, don't you, and it's set right,
you record
and that's it. Oh, I just can't do it. I never have been able to. I used to dismantle them at school, put them back together again. William says, I've been to the Transport Museum at Bury today. I hope you had a great day.
Yes, indeed, yes.
Is anyone planning to do Movember? I don't know what that means. Oh, Callum says Star Wars that he's paid that money for. Jesus. Star Wars set.
Yeah.
Adrian, I can understand how Matilda loves Lego, but I can't explain in words. Easy. Anders says, a pain is stepping on a Lego piece. It's certainly like a plug, isn't it? An upturned plug. Gary says, I'm doing Movember. I don't know what it is. Dave says, I can't get my head around a Rubik's Cube. I can't, never have been able to. Cal says, I always do Movember. And what is this Movember? Is it when you don't drink for a month?
No.
Callum says, Rubik's Cube, hell no, that's me. William says, going to walk the Blackpool Illuminations later. And I take it you're stopping up, or you live there, or you're having a holiday there. Gary says, yep, honest, 1 minute 30. Learnt at college years ago. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Callum says, what exactly is Super Chat? You press on it and give us some money, Callum. That's how it works. It's wonderful.
Great. Brilliant.
Please do it. It's to
honestly,
support the
make
channel.
you feel so good.
Yeah, and you'll feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
It just supports the channel so that, obviously when pays for us for looking up news and doing all different things that we do, it just keeps the channel going.
Yeah. And music and everything really does.
Abby says, I meant building Lego sets is easy. Oh, right, not the Rubik's Cube. Abby says, not a bloody Rubik's Cube. And no, I just couldn't do it.
Well, but the thing is about Lego, if you
Cal
have a
says
piece
growing
missing,
a moustache.
if you have a piece missing, it's really difficult then.
When you were doing that video, we were filming some videos for promoting Bridal Bay, and you just came out with this random thing, didn't you? You were so funny. We were all sat there, and you went, I like horses. And everybody in the room,
it was random. It really isn't. In context,
and everybody just cracked out laughing at right, Matilda. It was so funny.
It's not that random.
It was funny though. I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, it's just because I was doing. So we're doing a mixture of Chelsea and Ruben, but we did one question air was just me and Ruben, and I mean, Ruben, he's very intelligent and stuff, and he comes out of these, proper answers.
He's a lot deeper. He's
a lot more
in
deeper.
the acting. He's not serious as in boring. He takes it really, really seriously. Yeah. Whereas we just pop along.
I do a lot of things, but he's really focused on acting mainly, and he's very knows all the people's names and everything. So he'll answer his question first, and his will be very serious, but just weird way, just normal serious, and I'll come out.
But there'd been like a break in the conversation. She just goes, and she just said it so monotone. I like horses. In
context, it's not bad.
Oh, it was.
You will see it.
Everybody,
when the promotional comes out,
you will see it. Everybody just cracked out laughing. You will, because why would everybody in the room just crack out laughing? It was so funny. It really was. I think Abby must be talking about my ex because she says irritating square of junk. I think she's about the Rubik's Cubes. Andy says, any plans for a calendar for next year?
I might have no idea, honestly.
I haven't thought about it actually, Anders. Maybe we should start doing that. I think I said William was on holiday there. Cara says, have you released the UFO video? No, it's going on the film.
Yes, so the UFO
We're not going to do it.
I'm going to keep teasing you with it because I'm going to show. I've got a video which, come to think of it, was supposed to be posted today. It just but it will get posted of another person seeing it, a friend of mine, and see their reaction. And literally first time seeing it, but I mean he has his reaction. So yeah, I'm gonna keep showing it. I think I'm gonna go back to the spot as well, and I'll show you as well the spots. But I don't think. I mean, it might change.
If we put it on,
I'm not saying
it
it might
YouTube,
change, but I think it will be. First time you will be seeing it is on the film.
If we put it on YouTube, you could get a lot of views for it, so we could make a lot of money out of it, because obviously we get paid for the viewing figures. But I just think it's promotional gold for the film.
I think the aliens have
and I think
us.
you've got to, you can't sort of like sell your soul to the devil the whole time. I think it just makes it for the film. So maybe, yes, we won't make as much out of it, but I think it'd get more people to watch the film, because you're going to get all your subscribers and your followers watching the film, but having the UFO footage will get another wider audience, won't it? So I just think leave it for the film.
Zach said he wasn't going to watch it until he realised it was UFO footage.
William says there was an old police car in Clevis today, whether it's got anything to do with Britain's Got Talent in Blackpool this week. Oh, that's interesting. Gary says I might invent a one-piece jigsaw. You shouldn't be telling people, though, Gary. They're going to do it before you, aren't they? Callum says, guys, so if I sent you 50 English pounds, you receive it in your currency. If you send us 50 English pounds, we'll love you forever, Callum. It's 50. We are English. It is English money. So if you do a super thanks, pounds, we'd love you forever. Abby says Rubik's Cube is a waste of plastic and should be banned. It certainly should. And then she says, maybe not ban it, maybe not. Gary says, new film titled Close Encounters at Bridal Bay. Close Encounters at Morecambe, Gary. We showed somebody today, didn't we? And I think they were a bit shocked. I'll put the video up.
Yeah, because of it. Yeah.
But I think they thought, first of all, because of all this, I hate it, AI. I think they just thought we'd just done it as AI and that it wasn't like genuine footage. But then when we slowed it down, they realised, didn't they? And they were like, well, I won't tell you what they were like because they'll spoil the video. I'll put it out in a short. Callum says, well, I thought you were Canadian. No, we're English. You super thanks. You just press it and it just converts anyway. Because somebody paid, didn't they? Last week in Canadian.
I think it was Canadian.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So you just do it's all right, Callum, you just don't apologise about we're English, but yeah, you just press the super thanks. Yeah. We're English.
English. Baby. Your little baby.
Anyway, so we have some really exciting news about Bridal Bay, which we're going to show you. If you watch this little video, is it the wrong way around? Do you have to turn it the wrong way around? Or will that work?
Yeah,
I'll leave you to do it.
To do that. La 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 la, la la la. Go, come on. Go turn it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's a
So this is really
just
exciting.
a video because of the stars?
Yeah, this is what they sent us.
Okay.
It doesn't have any sound.
That's fine. This is what we got sent.
Bridal Bay has been selected for a film festival.
Bridal Bay has been selected for a film festival. So this is absolutely super duper 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 news.
Film Acquisitions Global Network Film Festival. It's been selected, so we're obviously over the moon about that.
Yes, we are indeed.
It's gone into about 3 film festivals. 2 are undecided, and once it's been selected for.
So that is absolutely brilliant news. Superb news. So yes, the film is
and thanks Dave for doing the hashtag Bridal Bay. That's great.
Yes, if everybody
else
could hashtag Bridal Bay.
Hashtag Bridal Bay, that will be an absolute joy. Thanks, yes, Anders. Thanks, Abby. Adrian and Dave and Carl. Yeah, we're absolutely over the moon, obviously,
Yes,
with it.
indeed.
Oh, that's what I meant to say about it. So some people have supported Bridal Bay financially, and we did a thing probably about 6 or 7 months ago now, I don't know when, a long time ago, that if you paid £50 on Buy Me a Coffee, I think it was Buy Me a Coffee or another thing, you would have your name at the end of the film. And some people paid £50 and weren't bothered, and other people paid £50 and said yes, they wanted the name on. So if you are one of the people that have paid £50, and I think you're all on here that have, and you want your name on, will you please email me what the spelling that you want and that you want your name on it? And I'm going to do a call out next week, and you need to really do it within the next couple of weeks. So if you have paid you £50 for Bridal Bay to put your name at the end in the titles, and you want it doing, please message me so I can get it on and I know the exact spelling.
Yeah.
You've got about 2 weeks to do it, because then it'll be going in.
Yeah.
And if anybody else wants a name on, that's what we were doing, £50, because it funds paying the actors, it funds all the promotion. So now we've paid the actors and everything. So if anybody now donated to the film, you could have your name on the end, and it would go towards promotion now.
Yes.
And things like that, leaflets, buying leaflets, all sorts of different things like that. And I'll put you the link on in case you want to do it.
Yes, indeed. So that would be absolutely wonderful if you could do that. Because obviously it means your name will be on there for life. So no matter where the film, however, wherever the film goes on its life and journey in life, your name will always be on there. So it's also, I think it'll be a big, I think if I had if I didn't do films and I had, I was in that position, I think I would do it, because I think it's just a cool thing to do. You say, oh look, my name's on this film, and obviously we don't know where the film's going to fully go.
You can say you supported it as well.
Exactly, you can say you supported it. So if the film does be big, which obviously I wanted to do, so say if it does,
I put the link up,
then you can say, oh look at that film over there, I was the one who financially supported that, I was the one who got it on its way. So you can
it's
always
part of it, and you can always do next time when we get more into it and get more professional, that you get like perks, you get to see like a filming day or something like that, when it gets bigger and things like this. Any way to fund the film, isn't it? Because it costs, everything costs so much.
Yeah, and sometimes you struggle to do behind the scenes, because obviously you're constantly filming. So, and also you're either inside a scene, or you're inside a rush. Means you've got to get it done in these times, because obviously you either somebody's got to leave, or you're at a certain area where you've only got much time, so you don't always have the time. But the more that films can do and the more financial stuff, then you can even get people to come and do behind the scenes, just be there filming constantly. So anything like that, then it'll, in the end, it'll should hopefully benefit the viewers, because they'll have more things to see. But at the moment, we are doing a lot of promotional, so we did get a lot of promotional stuff the other day, and I'm wanting to do more promotional things. I'm also wanting to do some really unique things, promotional, exciting videos, but again, those might need props and stuff to do. So I want to do a few little storylines for it, so they might need props and stuff. So again, it's all obviously money, and with that it would really help for us to manage to promote it. So then the more we promote it, your name gets out there more as well. And also businesses as well, if you have a business and you want your name out.
It's good, because if you say £50 for your business, you've got that on the whole time. And also any business that pays for it, we will promote on when we're doing the promotion, when the film's out. So you get loads of promotion. It's really worth it.
If I had a business, again, it's a great way, because it's a unique way, and it's just you get it out there, and you just pay a bit of money, and you're not even doing a promotion over it. They can do it for you.
Carl says, are you planning another film next year? Yeah, it'll be down to like I say, funding it, Carl. It just costs so much.
Yeah, because of some film festivals you have to pay for.
You've got to pay if you want to do all sorts of different things, like editing and stuff like that, or anything fancy. We were really, really lucky with venues and that. There was only one we had to pay for, but generally it's all down to cash, isn't it? That's like anything in life, though, isn't it? Abby says this film better be good. It will be, Abby, I promise. Right. Do you want your Taylor thing?
Yeah, do you want it?
Taylor talk.
Here we go. So look, as you can see, Taylor, this is Touch Post Apartment. This is A Life of a Showgirl, and this is Midnight. Now, as you can see, these are views, and as you can see,
Do you want me to read it
Life
out
of a
for you?
Showgirl has done extremely well.
So Taylor Swift, The Life of a Showgirl, achieved 887 million streams in its opening week, becoming the platform's second biggest album debut ever. She now owns the top 3 biggest album streaming weeks in Spotify's history. The Tortured Poets department at number 1, 1.17 billion streams. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is indeed.
And number 3, Midnight, 776 million streams. It's
See,
pretty unbelievable.
Those are all of her recent albums, which you'd think it would be like the older albums, you know, like 1989 and stuff. They would have them all, so it's funny, isn't it, that?
Gary says, did you ever get that smoke machine to work? I'd have forgotten about that.
No.
No. It was pathetic.
What was that even? Oh, that was for, yeah.
God, that must be well over a year ago. Cal says, expecting to see Abby in a few weeks on Blues and Twos. Cara says, heard something about fans starting to go off her.
Yes, there's been some stuff.
Is that it?
I'm not getting into
Abby
it.
says, I have only listened to the first song. I can't be bothered to listen to the rest. I think a lot of it was because of the language, wasn't it? And a lot of her followers are kids.
I mean, you know, I do love Taylor, but I just don't like it when she swears or is rude. So I think those songs, it's not.
I haven't listened to it.
I mean,
But apparently,
you know,
there's a lot on it. But I haven't listened to it.
She's can do whatever she wants. You know, she's the cat. You know, not just doing it to please people. But I just think sometimes when you have a younger audience, you have to have a responsibility sometimes.
Yeah, but she does. She doesn't. That's what people say. Oh, she owes people nothing, but she does morally owe a lot of people a lot, because that's like you turning around now, isn't it? And you becoming famous and saying, oh, I don't owe anybody that helped me, because you've had loads of people support you, haven't you? You do owe them something because they've put time into you. Yes, legally you can walk away and you owe them nothing, but morally, just think of those mums and dads.
Yeah, I guess you're
that
right.
have paid, you know, but the amount I've paid on her, and then basically she's put out a CD, hasn't she, which, you know, is all right when you're sort of your age, but sort of like 16 below is unlistenable. So you do owe people stuff. You can't just I mean, she hasn't said that. People have put on the internet and put, oh, she doesn't owe anybody anything. Well, yes, she does, because without everybody, she wouldn't be where she was today.
I think it's because she just enjoyed making this album so much. I don't know if she's just like sort of a bit, you know, not thought about it. I don't know. But I feel like, it's just, she's sort of, I think sometimes also just swearing in general, I think it's not always necessary. Like, I think there's very rare times maybe, but, you know, I just don't think it's necessary because of, I mean, she has one song which I really like it, and the clean version I think so much more better than the original version. I really do think it's so much more better, not just the fact that it's swearing, just it sounds better. So I'm like, you know, sometimes I just think really doesn't need it. You know what I mean? But I do like I do like some of the songs on there, but I haven't really listened to those ones. I've sort of just left them alone.
Abby says, still no police. Thank goodness for that. Gary says, every interview Taylor does, she invites them to her wedding, going to be a big wedding. You think you should have enough people without inviting the people that interview her, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but the people who's been interviewing are her friends, to be fair.
Oh, right, okay.
So they were
that's why, Gary.
I think they've been invited anyway. And I think there's only like 3 of them.
She hadn't told a friend.
So basically, now, I quite like Ed Sheeran for this. But basically, Ed Sheeran doesn't have a phone. So I like Ed Sheeran.
Well done him. Well done, Ed.
Ed's good. So Ed Sheeran doesn't have a phone, and she's friends with Ed now, and I've been friends for a long time. I remember saying the first time they met, and it goes like, you know, they're meeting up to do some. I don't know if it's the first time they met. Basically, the first time they were like going to do some music together, and he came to her house, and she went straight away. She goes, "I've got a new trampoline in the back." And they basically just went and jumped on it because they were like, "I got a new trampoline." She was like in but 20s. But so they've been friends for a long time. They've done a lot of collabs, like for example, what's it called? Endgame, and one a song on Red as well. So they've done a lot of music together, and they obviously they're friends. Oh, he's actually got a tattoo on his arm of her album.
Ed Sheeran has.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, but Ed Sheeran has a lot of tattoos, so you know. But he has Red on his album, on his arm, which he had a song on Red. So yeah, he actually has a tattoo of one of her albums on his arm. And when it came out, he found out on Instagram that they got engaged.
Gee.
But she was like, oh yeah, well, basically she says, I was going through the people I've messaged, you know, within the past months, and he didn't come up because I obviously don't have a phone. And she just said it completely, just didn't think about it, because she says, like, in order to get hold of him, you have to like send him an email, and then somebody just give him an iPod, like with like a Zoom call and stuff. So she's like, you know,
It can't be that good a friendship though if you have to just remember somebody by phone.
well, I don't know, but basically that's what they've said. Well, unless they had like good friendship and then maybe distance. I mean, obviously, I have no idea. But that's what she
So
said.
Gary says, wonder if Harry Styles gets invited. He's my cousin's friend.
Oh, well, they are obviously they used to date, but I think they have friends now, so they might do.
Dave says, won't get much airtime on radio if the language is too adult. Abby says,
But they've got the Fate of Ophelia. That'll be the main like radio one.
Abby says, I love swearing. It helps get the anger out of my body. You obviously weren't doing a lot before you hit your neighbour. Abby says, can't stand wedding. Gal says, don't swear at the police, Abby. No, don't, Abby. She says, I'm going to be a good girl now.
Right.
Cara says, did you post some hurty words or something, Abby? You should know, I think she punched her neighbour, Cara. And then Cara says left or right. I don't know if she means left or right hand that she punched her with. Oh dear. That's not good, Abby. You might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
But no, I think because of yeah. There's a lot with the new album. I've been asking a lot of people though this weekend. I've been around a lot of different people from all different backgrounds, and I've been asking them all. Have you listened to this new album? Literally. And yeah, and some of them have been saying, oh, well, I don't like the swearing on it. So I have been having a bit of the same reactions. And so, yeah.
Right. Well.
Oh, also, Far Away, back to my music. Far Away is out now. I mean, it's been out for ages, but like, it's out actually as a music video, and it will be, yeah, it's out on, I don't think I can talk about that yet. It's out on a music video. Basically, I just filmed it in France. Greg was quite shocked, wasn't he? In fact, I filmed it in France. Filmed it in Amiens and Wissant. And sorry about the live stream today. I was going to say that earlier. But sorry about the live stream today. Honestly, I tried my best to get it working. But I was, you know, booked to perform. So I had to, you know, I couldn't fully spend all my time doing that, because obviously I had to actually go perform for what I was booked for. So I had to like think, oh God, I'm going to have to just, you know, make a choice here. So once it wasn't working, after a while of me trying, I just thought I'm going to have to just, you know, go and perform.
So Abby's hurt her thumb.
Right.
And Cal says, will Abby be here next week? I can't wait. You might have a story to tell us. Adrian says, I'm bothered about being credited. I just love supporting Matilda and all my other artists because I believe in them. But a singer thanked me on her first album when she sent me the CD. I was in tears. Oh, that's really nice of her, Adrian. So if you do want to, as I say, email me and I'll put you on.
Yes, thank you very much, Adrian. Honestly, you have just been such a star and such a, I think you say OG, don't you? OG, but you know, support like original. So thank you so much, honestly, Adrian. You're an absolute star. And also not just for me, obviously, you do support a lot of other artists as well. And I'm sure they all appreciate you as much as I do.
And Gary says, looked lovely in France. Au revoir to you. And we'll be putting a video up of a few little bits of the sale. It wasn't as good this year, was it? I'll let you watch the video, but it wasn't. It's never picked up since COVID, has it? Oh, you didn't go for it before then, I did, and it certainly hasn't picked up since COVID.
So it's sort of one of those things where you keep going back thinking, has it changed?
It's nice going though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like
it's that new thing though. It hasn't happened in France now, isn't it? They're trying to, well, they're not trying to. They're changing it, where you have to give your fingerprints and your facial recognition.
But that's, you know, things about these facial recognition. So
it's
many people
totally out of control.
are getting missed, you know, identified for crimes.
Yeah.
And somebody else getting accused for it. And it's like,
It's totally out of control, isn't
It's
it?
just everything's getting a bit too much.
We got stopped by customers on the way back, didn't they? And they thought we had a body in there, didn't they?
They searched it. I was like, you're not going to
Did we
find
get
anything,
stopped?
mate.
We didn't get stopped on the way out, did we? We didn't
No.
get stopped. No.
I don't think so. I think they were just wanting everybody out.
Because we go in an old wagon.
I suppose like once they get them past the thing, it's not their problem. So it's like, get out as fast as you can.
Have we ever got through without getting checked? We once got checked. We got one for
I don't
drugs,
know if
didn't
there
we?
was one point we didn't.
We had that. We had one.
Yeah, we had
had
dog.
one. We had a damn dog, and they said it was Billy was in there and his friend, and they looked as rough as anything. But they're not, on drugs or anything like that. They looked as rough as anything. And they stopped. It pulled him over, and then they're looking through the whole of the thing. We were right in front in the micro. We were nearly getting on the ferry. Then they brought the dog out, and the dog's going mad. The drugs dog's going mad, wasn't it? And we're thinking, oh my God, knowing obviously Billy would never have anything on drugs, but you never know if they've got planted or anything. So they're going on, and they started taking the grill off the front of the wagon with this dog going mad. So I went over, and Billy has no French whatsoever. He just speaks in a French accent and thinks he'll get away with it. And I went over.
No drugs.
So in my French, I'm asking the man what's wrong. And this is why YouTube channel saved the day. And he said, about where you've been. So I said, well, is that for drugs? And he said, there's no way we've got any drugs on this. He says, where have you been? So I showed him the YouTube channel because she does YouTube. It was just like watching our life. She just absolutely video. I said, if you just follow this, you can see we've not picked any drugs up. And followed it all the way around. And so he looked at it, not all the video, obviously, because there's about 8 hours there. He looked at it and he went, oh, okay. No drugs. Yeah, no drugs. I said the YouTube video. No drugs. The damned, you stupid dog.
You got
So this time, did they think? They didn't think we had any drugs this time. They
No,
thought we
this
had a
time was
body.
bodies.
They thought we-
They're like asking, like, have you been through Calais? Have you stopped? I was thinking, well, no, why would I stop in Calais?
So we opened the back up. They had her in the wagon, me outside, so they separated us. And so come out, one woman come out. So he checked round the wagon.
You're like squishing
He was
everything.
ramming his hands into
Oh my
everything.
God,
I
don't
don't got anything breakable in there. You were absolutely knackered. So he's ramming his hands in. And then she comes out and speaking French, and she says, how many persons is there? And I've turned around and I said 2. And she went to the man, she went, check again. And I thought I was supposed to answer 3. And I thought, I haven't got another body. Oh, she's going, there's somebody in there.
She was like
wasn't there?
determined.
She was
and I was
determined. She
like,
says there's somebody in there. Anyway, he went through and he routed through again, and he's going, there's nobody in here. And I
she's
thought,
like,
why did they think
and then
we'd
he just
have
randomly
somebody?
went like that, and the roof.
Yeah, he was going in the roof because
Oh, no.
Billy's.
It's literally that thin.
If you stop in the
That
wagon,
width.
it's not a camper van, but if you, we obviously stop in, it's got like a little burner and a toilet and that, but it's not a proper set out camper van. If you don't have it insulated, it condensates. So Billy's put a false roof on it and false sides. So then they're tapping the roof. And I thought, oh God, you're not going to start smashing that up, are you? Anyway,
Because they'll smash it and then they'll just leave you until.
oh, they'd leave it, yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, I haven't got anybody in. She said, this is madness. We were there about 1/4 of an hour, weren't we?
Mm,
Well, they arrived everything out,
mm.
and then they went, no
It's
person.
It's one of those
And off
things
you
like
go.
where you think, what if somebody like sneaks
Yes,
in?
I did.
And it's like, what,
And I just told them we haven't got anybody
yeah,
else.
it's like, what if they do? Or like you do get, drugs, like somebody comes to the ferry, puts it
Well,
on,
people
puts it
do.
on you,
They do.
and then you
And then you imagine
go on the
turning
other
around saying,
side.
oh, somebody's put it in. Yeah,
That's
we've
the
heard
thing.
that story
It's
a
like
million
the
times.
It's like the witches, isn't it? Back in the olden days, like, oh, I'm not a witch. Oh yeah. And it's, oh no, yeah, but it's like, say if the drugs found, say, oh, it's not my drugs, and then they'll go, oh yeah. And if you say it's your drugs, they go, oh yeah. So either way, you can't actually win because they're just gonna think it's your drugs,
And Pirates, but greetings from South Korea, and you subbed. Thank you very much, and God bless to you as well.
Yes, thank you very much.
Adrian says, great live. Abby says,
Thank you very
can't take my neighbour's dead body in France then.
No, I'm not. Please don't.
That was a joke. Abby, we know that's a joke, by the way. But
listen, I just want to say something. I'm not getting involved inside the police investigation or whatever. But basically, I'm just saying a subject. I went to a peat bog this weekend. I've been to a lot of peat bogs. I don't know why. I go to a lot of peat bogs. Now, I've got quite a bit to say.
you need a pig, Abby. Apparently, a pig only
But
leaves
if you
the
want to
hair and the
preserve,
teeth. But she doesn't want to preserve them,
But
does
if
she?
you wanted to preserve,
Right.
peat bogs are really good, because they keep all the hair and everything. And so like literally somebody was like using a digger and they found one and it was fresh, look
I
fresh.
think the last thing a murderer wants to do, though, is...
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. And they phoned the police and they're like, oh my God, we found this fresh body. Anyway, it turns out it's thousands of years old. Now, peat bog, it only grows every...
Yep.
Is it every 100 years? Or was it a
1,000.
year?
You told me 1,000. Yeah, you did, definitely. An inch, I think you said.
Centimetre?
No, an inch. Anyway, it's not a much difference in a peat bog. They'll
No, I
understand
think
the
it's a
story.
centimetre a year.
No, that's
Oh my God.
centimetre a year. It'd be miles. It'd just keep going up.
Centimetre?
You said every 1,000 years.
I only told you
Anyway, she's
there.
no clue whatsoever.
I went for a full tour and everything.
She's no clue whatsoever.
Basically, it grows really, really, really slowly. And it's like some of them can be like measure up 22 meters, like like the most biggest ones. But I think at the beginning of the tour, it was like, oh, this one's only 2 meters deep. So I was like, is it only 2 meters? So we all got given these sticks, and basically you put one down, and then you can get another stick, twist it on, and keep going down. And each stick is a meter. So we first started poking them and it wasn't like very good ground. Anyway, we continued walking and I went and just poked one. It went down really easily, so I thought, I'm going to continue here. So I got to 4 sticks, which means 4 meters. So I thought, oh, that's really good, took a photo and all. Anyway, and then later on, I beat my own record because
well
I did
done, you.
I did it again and I got 4 meters and a half.
Well done,
I
you.
know, so I was like, brilliant. So then when you pull it out of the ground, so you basically you pull 1 meter in, then you twist another meter on, you don't fully see it, and then you pull it out and it's like, massive. So that must have been going for, is it 4,000?
Yeah, a lot of years. Anyway,
and a
thank
half
you.
years?
Thank you very much. We will, and we are going to be organising a live concert, aren't you?
Yeah, and
So,
because of,
with some exciting new songs.
and there was a new song I didn't exactly get to play today, which was quite sad. But a lot of people were like going over on the time, and so basically I didn't get to perform it. But I do have a new song.
And the live didn't work, so we're going to do a concert next week.
Yeah, we'll make up for it. So yes.
Next weekend.
Yeah, we'll advertise it. So yes, thank you very much for watching this. Thank you so much, some super thanks, absolute stars.
Thank you, Dave, and thank you, Adrian.
Yes,
you're absolutely
thank you very
super.
much.
So,
And thank you for any new subscribers, any regulars. Just thank you very, very much. And we will see you next week or at some point or whatever point, really.
Satnat Down says he's Zach beating his alcohol addiction. Just about, we're just keeping him.
He's
We're having to keep him in. That's why he's in the car now, because if we let him out,
he's in
the local pub.
He's at the bar like, I want to light another one. Yeah, it's not been good for him.
Dave says another great and fun live. And thank
Things
you
I
very much
wouldn't
for your
notice-
super thanks, Dave.
You
You're
know
superstar and lovely to see you today.
Yes, indeed. But the thing is,
No, what's happening here?
but the thing is, we sort of like started noticing him a bit.
See you
didn't-
later, Barbie.
Right, well, goodbye. And we started like noticing a little bit, didn't we?
Night,
He was,
Karen.
Mama, listen.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
night
but
to everybody,
you know,
but they're all
you-
saying night.
Mama,
I'm going to
I'm
say
gonna say over
night.
and over again. Can you
Let's
listen?
say good night.
Can you listen to
Good
me?
luck, Abby,
Can
with
you
your
listen to me?
trauma.
We started noticing he was acting a bit dodgy, but once we found him, drunk on the bin, with a big hangover with all the bottles around him, we thought,
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll have to post the plant pot vid. He was actually asleep in a plant pot, wasn't he?
oh, he picks weird places, but yeah, he's a little
Thanks, Gary.
baby.
Good
He's a
night.
little
Thanks,
baby.
Michael.
Good night. Good night. Yes, well, thank you all for watching.
And Abby says strange noises coming from outside the car. It's just the local retards. So we've got a few of them, haven't we? And they're really loud. They scream a lot. I don't know why, but they like to scream a lot. Right.
Well, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you for the super fans, and we'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye.